I think he's observing the keeping it brief rule a little bit too closely, but I hope the next person is a little bit verbose. We have Dan Marks. Oh, this is a ringer.
Careful what you wish for.
Aloha. Hi, I'm Dan Marks. I'm with Hard Truth PAC. It's a PAC that I started with my wife, Carrie, and friends of mine around the country, and we set it up for significant lobby reform. We decided with the ruling, the Citizens United ruling, that something had to be done, and nobody seemed to be doing it. In fact, Congress a couple of years ago did try to pass the Disclose Act, and some of you might be familiar with that. It passed the House and actually missed in the Senate by one vote when Joe Lieberman skipped the vote. And here we are today talking about significant lobby reform. Real quick, I'm going to pass out a handout, or at least my wife is. And unfortunately, I didn't expect this many people, so I didn't have that many to. Oh wait, you know what? Come back. Jay just mentioned another amendment that I don't have on here because it just came out. The group just came out here this last week. I just saw their group post a website and petition and whatnot. But what I did do is I listed the Disclose Act on here, which you can see is what just missed passing in Congress a couple years ago. You can see that up top here, supported by Hard Truth PAC. That's us. Next, you see the Wolf PAC. The Wolf PAC has an amendment out too. Also, I heard, boy, everybody's got amendments these days. It's amazing. Dylan Radigan also has an amendment out. A lot of these have to do with specifically Citizens United, and I have to admit, I've been working on this for months. We founded the organization this July, and we started the process. And I have to admit that in the last couple of weeks, we decided we're missing something. In fact, every single one of these amendments is missing something. And if you read them, you'll see that every single one of these amendments deals specifically with candidates and elections. But I want to show you something real quick. We're all focused on Citizens United, and it kind of blinded us from the big picture. And all of these groups we're all guilty of it. And I've been trying to inform these other groups while they're all consolidating amendments and ideas, and all the other occupied groups while we're also trying to decide on amendments. There's a big hole that we're missing. And what I've got here is the you can pull it up on the internet really easy. Search on Google for lobbying and DOD, Department of Defense. You'll find that there's 16 pages of lobbying firms and contractors that do nothing but lobby the Department of Defense. So I can do quite a bit with these amendments to limit Halliburton from influencing our elections and buying off our politicians, but it doesn't do a darn thing to stop what's happening in the Department of Defense. So we pulled back a little bit, and we decided we cannot support the Disclose Act anymore because it's not going to do the job. We're not really seeing the big picture. We're only focusing on Citizens United. So what we've done, we've had a petition going around the country, different states. And a lot of people don't know about this particular map. This is a map that we had set up specifically for creating a constitutional convention. In Article 5 of the National, sorry. Do you have a question? Oh, okay. in Article 5 of the Constitution, it gives states the rights to summon a national constitutional convention, bypass Congress, and propose amendments to the Constitution, just like Congress does. Now, a lot of people are afraid that this will tear apart the very fabric of our Constitution by allowing everybody to propose these amendments. But right now, the Defense of Marriage Act cannot clear the 38-state hurdle. So what it does is it actually creates a situation where if we're thinking about states like Oklahoma, Wyoming, Arkansas, and we're writing our amendments with the intention that we're going to put these things on the ballot in places like Oklahoma and Arkansas, we can actually win. Do you have a question?
Is there a reason that I missed why these are different colors?
That's a good question. Hawaii is not a state that allows initiatives or referendums. Thank you. They don't allow referendums or initiatives here. We can't vote on them here. So, unfortunately, what we're left to do is lobby the state legislature to try to get them to do what we want them to do. And we have to do that with popular support. I am a registered lobbyist in the state of Hawaii, specifically for that purpose of twisting some arms, trying to get them to propose this National Constitutional Convention along with 34 other states. If we can do that, we can promote all these amendments. Everybody's got some great ideas out there. And again, I headed into this particular situation with the blinders on of that Citizens United. And being in Occupy Wall Street has kind of shined some light on some bigger issues as well. And I kind of find myself in the position where I'd really like to see campaign financing. I would really like to see across the board lobby reform so it affects the Department of Defense also. But I can't really say that my idea or my amendment is more important than somebody else's who wants to end the bed, take care of foreclosures, start jobs, fix our trade laws in this country. So you'll see at the bottom of this map here, we've got an online petition on our website, and it's just basically calling for the states to go ahead and support this idea of a national constitutional convention and basically made the best amendment win. We can promote all kinds of them and really make some good changes in this country. We don't feel that this is the 60s happening all over again. It feels more like the 1930s or maybe even the 1770s. We have a really great chance to make some positive changes in this country that are going to really form what this country looks like for the coming years and century. And we really would like to see this happen. So that's kind of where we're at right now.
All right, I think that was more than 3 minutes, but it seemed like Dan knew what he was talking about. So I hope you'll forgive our straying from the rules. And I want to call up our next speaker. That's Sarah Witt. Oh, you're not going to speak? Okay, so we're moving on here. Subhadra. Keep in mind we have a wide range of issues that people are interested in. And this is the forum. If you have some crazy thing, you want to support alien landing in Ocean View, come on up and tell us, there, Sarah.